Hey you guys, I'm with a top earner and Ambassador Diamond, and she's amazing. She's been completely inspiring me on this boat trip because she built her business in a completely different way than I did, and she claims that she didn't really have a warm market. So basically what I'm getting from this is that, like, no excuses. You guys can do anything that you put your mind to. It doesn't matter your market. That if there's a will, there's a way. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself because she's a really awesome girl and I've been getting to know her, and so anyways, I wanted to just let her kind of talk and let you guys, anyone watching, just be inspired by this, okay? All right.
My name is Pruitt, and I went ambassador in March, so I've been in with this business about 13 months, which is a really quick time. I know that's fast for a lot of people, but a little bit about me. I was a police officer. I was staying home. My husband was a firefighter, and when I joined this, I did nothing for the first 2 months. Absolutely nothing. I was embarrassed. My friends, my warm market, I made one post when I joined, and I got a lot of backlash from that. My family was like, what are you doing wasting your money? You don't have any money to waste. But I said, you know what, that's okay. 2 months later, I had to do this. It was either do this or go back to work and leave my kids. So I got with my upline. I said, what else can I do? I've tried to host parties, and I can't host a party.
Stunning.
Oh, thank you. I don't really.
Like, you look stunning.
I don't wear makeup. So I had to have something else. I couldn't host a party. No one would come. I tried to host some parties, and no one showed up. Facebook was just not an outlet for me, and I was pregnant. No, I wasn't pregnant when I joined. I was pregnant this year. I had an 8-month-old last February and a 3-year-old, so I couldn't really get out. I did not go out blitzing. We went to Target. That was it. My warm market was just non-existent. So I figured out about this thing called Instagram. I never had one before. I thought you either had an Instagram or a Facebook. I didn't know what would be the purpose of having both, so I signed up with Instagram last February. And in March, after going all in February, I signed 17 distributors, almost all from Instagram. 17? All from Instagram. Almost all, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing.
So, and I did that not by being salesy. I'm sure you guys all see a lot of people come across your Instagram that it works, right? Who wants to see that? I didn't want to see that, and I thought, to me, that sounds funny. Instagram was kind of like the Craigslist, right? Like, who's on there? I don't want these weird people following me, but it was either follow strangers and build my business and, stay home with my family or go back to work. So that was the choice I had. So I was a police officer. So I had, oh my gosh, these old men are going to follow me. People are going to see my kids. But I was just careful. You don't post where you live. You don't post personal information. But I just started living my life through pictures. And, John Eric is big about that now. But when I started, it wasn't so much because he wasn't with us yet. But I just started going to Disney with my family. I was a big couponer. I was an extreme couponer. I had a big old stockpile because I couldn't afford groceries. So that's what I did. I was one of those people like on the show. And so I was still doing that when I joined, because we had a lot of debt. So I would post pictures of my coupon hauls, and I became friends with people on Instagram. And it wasn't join my team or, oh my gosh, you commented on my picture, send you a message right away, do you want to join my team? It was like a relationship building thing. People have to trust you. I'm not a big girlfriend. I haven't had a lot of friends. I've always had a couple close friends. So the idea when I joined this of having a lot of friendships was not something I was even interested in. So I started just following random people, that we had things in common, and they would start posting my pictures, and so I would go look at theirs and post on their pictures, and we formed friendships. And it was out of the blue, someone would be like, hey, what is that job you're doing? Because I never would say. Every now and then I would throw in, oh, thanks to this crazy wrap thing, I bought groceries today, or thanks to this crazy job of mine, I put gas in my car, because you don't have a story right away. And some people think when they join this, well, I don't make $10,000 a month, so I can't promote, I can't build my business. I was an executive when I signed all those people.
Wow.
My first paycheck was $42. I wasn't making money, but I knew that I was going to. And I think that's the biggest thing, is a lot of people get in their mind, I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy of this, I can't do it. But instead of speaking of what the company was doing for me now, I was talking about what it was going to do for me later. So people, they want to follow positive people. Think about how many negative influences you have in your life right now, especially on Facebook. Those are your personal friends and family. That was all my personal friends and family. They were very negative. They were unsupportive. I had people messaging me like, you need to get back to work. Why aren't you on the road? You went to the police academy. You threw it all away to sell skinny wraps. I had a lot of backlash from my warm market. So, Instagram is just a gold mine for me. I am an ambassador diamond because of Instagram, and it's free. And some of my very best friends.
Amazing.
We're doing a retreat right now here right before green carpet, and I have a presidential here with me that I met on Instagram last February. And she's one of my best friends. She lives in Virginia. We're not even local. Most of my team is not local to me because they're not my warm market. I have leaders in California. I have leaders everywhere just from Instagram. So my biggest tips for you are don't be salesy. No one wants that. You know, live a life that people would want to live. And for me, it wasn't about the money in the beginning. It was, I wanted to be home with my kids. So my market was stay-at-home moms.
Yeah.
You know, because what stay-at-home mom couldn't use an extra $200 a month? You know?
Yeah.
I was couponing, so I followed couponers that were interested in my coupon tips.
Yeah.
So they would follow me, and every now and then they would see a wrap before and after. What is that? You tell me, what is that thing you're doing? You know, so rather than like all in their face, it's been, you know,
a dance almost.
Yeah, you know, and that's what pulls people in. We live in Orlando. We go to Disney all the time. I'm at Disney today. This is my office. Look at my office view with Cinderella's castle. So then people will comment, what's your job? And from Instagram, you want to get them to another outlet, email, Facebook, to make it more personal, you know. So you always want to comment back to people. You want to just build relationships. That's the biggest tip, is you become friends with them. And I have people, even now, I signed several distributors last month. I've been following you for a year in your story, and I'm so inspired by you. I want to be where you are. I'm ready to do this. What do I need to do?
That's awesome.
So I've never reached out to people that like my photos or comment on them as far as the business. I wait till they ask me about it. Now some people on my own team don't do it that way, but I found I don't want to ever be spammy, you know, and I want to be genuine about it.
So, okay, you did mention to me too, you post like 6 times a day.
I do.
Random things.
Yeah.
And then you don't actually coach like through the phone. You don't talk to people, like your team that way. You actually interact all through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Or, so you guys, like, even if you don't feel like you can be really good on the phone, or you need to be in person to coach your team, you know, Amanda's done it completely different. People don't have her phone number. She coaches completely through social media. And, you know, she's an ambassador diamond, probably top 20 income earners, I'm assuming.
Top 30.
Top 30, yeah. Top 30, there you go.
But even, you know, my own personal leaders, a
top
lot of
30
them,
income earner out of 100,000 distributors is amazing.
I don't believe it still. Because even here, we're all just normal people. We all started in the same place. We all started to earn $500. We all started to be a Ruby, you know, like Mark is sitting right there. I mean, it's just so surreal.
Should we show everyone who's behind us?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see all these awesome leaders? It's awesome. Everyone's saying they love. Okay, well, let's get in together.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in, and we're really excited. I'm gonna post this onto our team page, and I'll send this to Amanda so she can share it on her team page. But we believe in you guys. We're just normal girls, and we just had a dream and worked really hard after it. Really consistent, every day consistent after this business.
No sleep.
And over time, it paid us back in huge ways. So we believe in you guys, and anything is possible. So dream big and work hard. Okay?
We'll see you guys this weekend. Get here.
Yes, so excited.